So I thought it was just a normal rhetoric, although I know him to be a very, serious-minded person. And I started. I applied and I got the land.
Tell me about your operations at Thelma Farms.
Right. Thelma Farms is a business integrated farming venture, strictly held by my family, that is myself and, my entire family. And basically our bread and butter is the cultivation, processing and exportation of fresh cut vegetables. That's what they're known as. And we don't do any of this luxury vegetable production. We don't do cucumbers or salad vegetables. We believe strongly in keeping it old. We believe strongly in presenting it with the typical traditional old flavors. And that's what we do here. We have the livestock part of it as well that we strive on and we lead on. We have carved out a niche which is a livestock corporate distribution system, especially during festive seasons. We deliver livestock as far as Ilorin. We sell livestock to state governments, corporate bodies. Before the festive season comes, we have a list. We give them the ranges of the livestock we have and the prices to do the purchase, and we just send them, we deliver. We're talking of cattle, we're talking of rams. We do cockerels meat for festive seasons as well. So we do what we practice pasteurized poultry. Where our chickens feed on grains and grass, and we've been very highly successful in that. We've done about 3 cycles on this farm already, and that works. Then we have a facility for meat processing where we can turn out sausage, bacon and ham. We've got all the machines in place, but because the exportation aspect of the business is really taking a lot of my time, so we're just autopiloting at the moment. So we're going into that phase according to our growth plan to implement the other aspects of the business, which is the meat processing aspect. Then also with the livestock, we're growing. We're actually breeding cattle for milk production. And as you can see, we've got goats, we've got rams as well. We're actually looking at goat cheese production, as well. So all that is in the pipeline. I'm sure by the middle of this year, at least the meat processing should be fully licensed and ready to operate.
So I'd like you to mention one after the other those vegetables that you propagate here.
Right. Simple basic ones. We have the tete, which is the amaranthus. We have kokoros, which is the ewedu. We've got shoko. We've got ugu. Ugu is the major I demand, really highly sought after, then followed by ewedu. With the ewedu issue, at Thelma Farms we get it right, because not only do we cultivate to international protocols, we actually process. And what I mean process is still fresh, but I've gone through a change of core temperature reduction of the core tissue of the plant itself, so that because it respires and it still generates heat, it won't affect the freshness. Our aim is that our vegetables should remain fresh 7 days after it's been put on the shelves. And secondly, with the ewedu stuff, there is currently a ban by Nigerian agricultural quarantine services from people exporting ewedu. But Thelma Farms is the only one now that is being given the exemption on that.
Tell me the network of your market. Who are your off-takers in Europe?
Right. In Europe, what we look at, most of our vegetables are not just confined to Nigerians abroad. Like the cockroach is being consumed by Arabs and Indians, So my the demographics of my off-takers are not only Nigerians. They're Lebanese, Indians, West Indians, and all that. They're just basically people that are in the trade of selling on fresh vegetables, We have a few African restaurants that buy from us directly. So what we do is we have a network. We have a distribution network in those European countries where once our goods gets in, we have our own delivery system that picks up our goods, handles it with care, and delivers it, to all our customers. We came with a feedback mechanism process as well, so that we ensure that we are always upholding our quality. Our customers are always happy. You even go to the end user as well. So that's the network of our distribution system. What we try to do is, from harvesting to the shelves, we don't like it going beyond 12 hours. From harvesting to the cooling process is just 2 hours. So 2 hours from harvesting, we are actually holding, in a temperature controlled system. And quite honestly, I'm happy to show you, how we do it. There's no secrets about it. I don't hide anything. I try to comply. And
Hello.
Sorry, can I just take a call? I just take a call.
After a few minutes, Mr. Babatunde Ogunyemi receives a radio message from another end of the farm.
Processing is going on really fine, yeah?
Roger, thank you. Right, I've just been told processing is going on. I don't know if you want to have a look
Why
of
not?
how we do it.
It would be nice to see you.
Okay, please be my guest.